Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos, and this is Chaos Predicts the 2018 Royal Rumble. Let's just take a moment and just embrace this time, knowing that we not only have the greatest match of ever, the Royal Rumble, coming up, we have it times 2 this year because we have the Men's Royal Rumble, and for the first time ever, we have the Women's Royal Rumble match. Not only do we have the Women's Royal Rumble match, it will be 30 women. It will be over the top rope to the floor, and it could possibly be the main event of the pay-per-view. Let's just think about it for a minute. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. I want to see this. I have no problem because I feel like there's a big surprise. There is got to be at least 1 or 2 big surprises coming into this. I'll get to that in just a second. First off, I want to make note that I don't watch the kickoffs. I don't. They could put these matches on the regular card, and they choose not to. They choose to draw this out because they want these events to be like 7, 8, 12 hours, and that's just too long. It's too long, so I will never watch a Fallout or a preview or whatever the hell they kickoff, whatever they want to call it. I don't know where I got Fallout from, but anyway. Bobby Roode's hosting a United States Open Challenge. Now, could this be where Dolph Ziggler comes back? Maybe. Is he going to wait and come back in the Royal Rumble? Maybe. Is he not going to show up at all? Maybe. I don't know. I don't see Bobby Roode losing the newly won United States title on the pre-show. It's just not going to happen. So, Bobby Roode. Gallows and Anderson versus The Revival. Good Brothers Ho. Good luck. I feel like you need to have The Revival win here, just to kind of get a little bit of momentum back after taking a beating from not only the Balor Club, but DX as well from Monday night. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik versus TJP, Gentleman, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak, 6-man tag. I mean, does it even matter, really? Like, does that really even matter? Just for sake, I'll say TJP, Gallagher, and Gulak get that win. I'm gonna make a note here, that way I'll know. The SmackDown Tag Team title, 2 out of 3 falls. I think Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin get the win here. I think it's the right time. It's the right time to do this. Now, WWE doesn't always do things at the right time, but I think this time is going to be different. I'm actually gonna give credit to WWE for something that they haven't done yet, and I'm gonna have new tag team titles on SmackDown because it just makes the most sense. Now, as far as Raw goes, it's just up in the air. I say Rollins and Jordan retain, even though I don't like that tag team, and I don't know that a lot of other people do either. I think there should be some shenanigans between Jordan and Rollins in the Royal Rumble, but we'll see how that goes. AJ Styles wins. I'm not even going to talk about it, and then Brock Lesnar wins as well. I'm not even going to go there. The Women's Royal Rumble, as far as that goes, Asuka wins. I think it's pretty obvious that Asuka is going to win this. I mean, there's no other real contenders. Now, I will say honorable mentions for Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. Why Becky Lynch? I just have a feeling. I don't know. I would love for Becky Lynch to win this. I think Asuka wins it. I do not want to see Ronda Rousey in this. Well, you know what? I take that back. Ronda Rousey can debut all she wants to. And they can strum her out, have her the 30th entrant, big fanfare, as long as she doesn't win. I don't want to see her win because it's not right for the first time ever you put somebody who has never had a match ever just because of her name. You put her here to win. You know what? I'm talking myself into it. I think it's actually what they're going to do. I just don't like it. Now, is it a good business decision to drum up publicity? It's absolutely the greatest idea ever to have Ronda Rousey come in number 30 and win the Royal Rumble and just like demolish everybody. It makes perfect sense that you would do that. I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. As a wrestling purist, as a pro wrestling purist, I don't want to see it. I do not. I will throw my shoe at whatever TV I'm watching, and I'll be at my buddy's house, so I probably shouldn't do that. As for the men, Roman Reigns probably is going to win the Royal Rumble again. Now, I want to remind everybody, and I tweeted this out earlier, that because I wanted to remind Vince and WWE and everybody else, because this was just a funny situation, that the last time they thought Roman Reigns was the guy that needed to win the Royal Rumble, and they went that way, that God was so upset he canceled Monday Night Raw the next night because he dumped like 6 feet of snow on the ground everywhere around them and just said, nah, you're not going to do anything. Now that's funny, ha ha ha, whatever. Fans were pissed, and fans will be even more pissed. You got to remember where you're doing this pay-per-view at. In Philadelphia. I'm just saying. The last several Rumbles have been bad. Absolutely bad. I should not be excited for this Royal Rumble as a fan like I am. But I just am. Because I'm stupid. Because we're all stupid. We all expect something really great to happen, and we're all really, really stupid. Because something really great is not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. The WWE is going to bend us over and just ram their big, fat, gigantic... Vince is going to take us where we don't want to go again. Because he does this all the time. All the time. And we still follow him. It's stupid. We should all be ashamed of ourselves. Some people will say for other things, but as far as this goes, we should really, really be ashamed of ourselves. For anybody that is as excited as I am about this. Now, if Vince actually wanted to do something different, he would let Daniel Bryan wrestle, and Daniel Bryan would win it. Since that's not going to happen, I made a list of a couple of guys that's kind of on the short list who would pop the audience really, really, really good if they won. And then a couple that wouldn't, but actually makes sense for them to win. From Raw, of course, Roman, because you got to put him in. If you're going to make a list, he has to go in it. Finn Balor, The Miz, or Elias. Because I think Joe is not going to be there. I don't think he's going to make the Rumble. So, to me, those are the 4 guys from Raw. From SmackDown, you have 5. I have Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler returning to win it, which would be a complete shocker, and Baron Corbin, who I think, regardless of what anybody else thinks, is ready. He's ready. He could have a great match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Sunday, 2 nights away. Surprise me, Vince. surprise me. Until then, deuces. Chaos out.